Well, that's about all I've got time for this morning, but before we go, let's see if we can get hold of Annie up in Scotland.
Hello?
Good morning, Annie Philpott. This is James calling you from studio. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Listen to your show. Loads and loads of miles away.
Oh, wow. Whereabouts are you?
We're in a place called Scrabster, which is actually further north than John O'Groats. Although John O'Groats is like renowned for being the most northern part, Scrabster is actually slightly more northern.
Wow.
So we have the furthest you can go before you get to the Orkney Islands.
Or falling in the water?
Or falling in the water. If you go sideways, we're actually parallel to Norway.
Oh, wow.
We actually saw snow on the mountains coming up. It was amazing.
So you've actually travelled all the way up there by train?
Yes, the whole way by train. We left home early Friday morning. It's been totally amazing. Lots of different... Well, the train on Friday was London to Inverness, and that was Friday afternoon. That was an 8.5-hour train journey, but it was just totally amazing.
And you've been meeting some special people on the way as well, by the look of it, your photos.
Yeah, all along the way, we have met lots of people, and each time we've asked their names, and we've just sort of learnt about their lives, etc. And Krista and I have obviously been friends since school, so she's my best friend, and we decided to do this trip together. And we met two ladies from America who were doing the same trip together, and they're for exactly the same reasons, which is quite amazing.
Oh, wow.
But they were actually going on to Dublin afterwards. And they're going to the island of Iona, and then they're going on to Dublin. So their trip was actually going further than us. Their trip was taking them 3 weeks, and they're coming from San Francisco. It's totally amazing. And we've exchanged Facebook, profiles, etc. We're already in touch. We're actually keeping in touch with them all the way through our trip, and they are with us on their trip, which is weird, isn't it?
Well, that's just amazing. I noticed every photograph almost that you've given us has been in a pool. A pool in a pub, even. Yes,
it is. Yeah. Well, James, we have to have something to do. When you've been on a train for like 8.5 hours, and you get off, and the first thing you want is a drink. It's a good stiff drink.
Indeed.
And last night we actually had a drink, which they have here in Scotland. It tastes. Do you remember cola cubes?
Yeah.
It's a drink that actually tastes like cola cubes. It's actually called cola cube flavour, and it's called a stiffy.
A stiffy.
Yes, and we have one of those.
You had a couple of stiffies last night that tasted of cola cubes.
Krista and I had a couple of stiffies last night, and it didn't taste particularly wonderful, to be honest with you, because it's a bit sickly, but it's just amazing. And if anybody ever wants to go to somewhere, the most amazing place ever, go to Scrabster. If you Google it, you'll see it. We're actually in a hotel overlooking the most amazing scenery.
Scrabster.
Scrabster. That's in crab with an S on the front.
Oh, Scrabster.
Scrabster.
Oh, right, cool.
Scrabster.
Fab. So how long's your trip going to take you all together?
Well, we will get home. We've basically got to our destination. We will be home tonight, very late tonight. We're now going to get the train from Scrabster back to Inverness, which will take about 3.5 hours. And that goes through some amazing mountains, and it's just the scenery that is beautiful, James. And then we will get the plane tonight from Inverness to Southampton.
All right. So you're doing the northern part of the John O'Groats to Land's End bit then. So you're going to have to do another bit now from here down to Land's End. We've actually done more than we've done 2/3 of the whole trip, because we were obviously originally we're going to start at Land's End. But to be honest with you, Chris and I have both seen Land's End before, and we've both been to Cornwall, Devon, etc. That area lots of times. This was more special because this is the longest part of the journey, in fact, and it's obviously it's a bit more rugged. Not a lot of people come here, I don't think. Quotes, sort of talking to all the locals here last night, I don't think they've ever seen two English women turn up dressed up in their refinery. So yeah. Oh, brilliant.
So it's a bit
cool. I noticed you passed. You passed through Durham on the way up and took a few photos as well.
Yes, I did. Yeah, well, like I say, we've just taken photographs. Sat on a train for 8.5 hours. There was nothing else to do but eat for a start. We did keep ourselves well stocked up on the train. But yeah, I took so many photos. Probably boring people to tears, but I just thought I have to, because you see one thing, you think, that's amazing, got to have a photo, and then you'll see something even more amazing. But we've seen the whole country basically.
Well, everybody's keeping up with you on your Facebook page, I think. And I've told them to expect a full rundown with you and Louise on Thursday.
Yeah, most definitely, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Poor old Louise, she's going to have her ears are going to be aching when I get back. She's got to listen to every single minute of our journey.
Fantastic.
In real time.
Brilliant. All right, well, thanks for that, Annie.
Would you like to say a quick say hello to Krista before I go?
Yes, indeed. Go on then.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, Krista. How are you?
How are you?
I'm very well.
I'm very good, thank you.
Very well. The listeners have all been very interested in what you've been up to. So it's I thought I'd give you a call and just catch up and see how you are.
Oh, we've had a fab time. It's been absolutely amazing. Annie has made me laugh all the way. She's so fun, such a good friend, and it's been a wonderful trip.
Oh, fantastic. Well, have a great journey on the way back, and take more photos.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we'll hear all about it on Annie's show on Thursday afternoon.
I'm sure you will.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. That was Annie and Krista on their trip up around Inverness and John O'Groats. So they'll be on their way back very shortly, and back in Southampton around 9 o'clock this evening, I believe. Right, here we go. It's more music now. It's UB40, Don't Break My Heart, if we can get it in after that awfully long phone call.